Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Subnautica, and today we're starting off with something a little bit different. We're actually starting off with the patch notes, because a new update has just dropped, and I'm about to start playing it for the first time. So the Ghost update is here. I mean, ghosts are lovely things. I'm really excited about this update. This is all good. Oh no, it's not. It's all terrible. So they've now added Ghost Leviathans to the game. These are found in the Void, the Grand Reef, and the Lost River. So, yeah, we need to watch out for those. That looks pretty nasty. I don't really want to come across that in the middle of the dark. I mean, they look cool, but also terrifying. So, that's grand. They've added some new features to kind of get us closer to the end of the game. Enzyme 42 is in, so we can cure ourselves of the Curar virus. And that means we can now deactivate the actual defense array. Still can't get off the planet, I don't think. I don't believe they've added rocket ships yet. That is possibly something for the future. The baby emperors are now spawning throughout the world once you've actually got to that part of the game. Some background improvements for the encyclopedia, the drag and drop, and the tooltips. These are all kind of nice little things to add to the game that just make life a little bit easier. They might not be as significant as a new monster, but still, I think these are very valuable additions to the game. They've updated the Lost River, which is nice. Additionally, the Lost River has been widened to allow Cyclops to pass through the area, and there's a whole new connecting tunnel from the mountains all the way down to the Lost River and the lava zones. So again, that makes getting down there easier, which is nice. They've also added a new area called the Mesas, new grassy flats near the crash site rising from the depths. We might have to go check that out. I do like looking at the new stuff they've added. Now, there's Reaper texture updates, so Reapers look even more terrifying. I can't actually move that slider for some reason. It doesn't seem to work in Chrome, so I can't tell you the before and after, but we're going to assume they just look better. New animations for accessing the life pod, and quite significantly, bigger than adding a monster, bigger than all the other stuff they've done, Cyclops updates. Cyclops 4.0. So, let's just run through this list quick, because I really like some of the changes they've made here. Built-in lockers have increased from 3x4 to 3x6. More storage is great. Happy about that. Bone sharks, river prowlers, and lava lizards will no longer attack and damage the Cyclops. That is huge. That is really huge. Bone sharks in particular have been just terrifying to face in a Cyclops, because they come in huge numbers. Now they will just ignore you. There's actually a typo there I've just noticed. Bone H Sarks is actually what they've written there, but anyway. The fact they will no longer aggro us is huge, and I think that's a really good change to make, because basically, I mean, it's very rare for a shark, like a great white shark, to attack a boat. They don't look at a boat and think that looks tasty, so bone sharks and stuff like that attacking something the size and consistency of a submarine never really quite sat right with me anyway. The upgrade console has been increased from 4 to 6 slots. Where's the image of it? There you go. So you can see we've got 6 slots in there for upgrades. That's actually pretty handy. We can put 2 more modules in there to upgrade. Maybe get that sensor module in there. Maybe get the decoy launcher upgrade in there. Thermal launcher charger has increased in efficiency. Very nice. Just means we can recharge faster. And these two are quite massive. This is what has really got me excited. Shields no longer have a time limit and are now just toggleable on and off with a constant power drain trade-off. Silent running no longer has a time limit and a cooldown. Now toggleable, now with a constant power drain trade-off. So basically you can turn your shields on and just leave them on. You can go to silent running and just leave it on. So you can defend yourself and you can sneak past stuff. All it's costing you is power. And I think that's great. I think that's really good. You still have to be careful. You don't want to run out of power. But you can say, right, I can afford to use this power to get past this enemy. Previously, they'd put you in a position with the Cyclops where you just couldn't get past stuff. The shields wouldn't stay on long enough, the silent running wouldn't last long enough, and you just couldn't get past certain monsters with a Cyclops, as we discovered to our own cost. A few other changes. The decoys have changed to a smaller size, and they only take batteries now to make, so that's just easier to make batteries. The light has been range increased, so they've increased the range of the lights, and they no longer affect creature aggression. I wasn't aware they did, so that's actually good to know. But the lights, if that's the front lights they're talking about, that is really good, because those front lights were useless. All they did was blind you with a glare on the Cyclops' windshield. This will be massive if they actually made those lights better, so I want to check that out as well. And finally, the lava now show up on the Cyclops holographic display, and they actually do show that here on this image. So you can see here, those are actually lava that have attached themselves to the hull, and you can see the locations. So you can like swim out and go, right, there's one down here, there's one up there. You don't have to scout the entire hull. Of course, those are the little suckers that drain your power, so it is pretty useful to get rid of them. They've increased some of the final models. The power transmitter and the sea treader poop have been done, and they've made some changes to the containment facility, which is currently where we are. So, one of the big things from this, there's a few other updates down there, but nothing too major. Although I do like the fact that the prawn suit now has a sitting animation. We are currently in the containment facility when we jump back into the game. As an update has dropped, all the doors have reset, unfortunately. All the iron crystals have reset, all the artifacts have reset. So we may encounter some doors that were previously opened and aren't shut again, but I think we'll be okay. So, without any further ado, let's jump into the game. Okay, and we are back in the game. As you can see, we are back in the primary alien containment facility. I brought us here from our base where we were left off last time. There were a couple of things that weren't mentioned in those patch notes. For example, the blueprint we were trying to make last time. Let me just show you. The blueprint for the hatching enzymes has now changed. So we need different things, and we don't actually have any of them currently. However, someone has been very helpful in the comments and told me that one of them can be found with our friend down below, with that Emperor Leviathan. So I'm very tempted to go straight there and check that out and see what we can find down that way. I've come in here and opened up the doors again, so at least we haven't lost progress here from the update. Unfortunately, it does just reset stuff. But before we do that, I want to check out one thing, because apparently you have a sitting animation.
Aboard, Captain.
How do I do the sitting animation? Do you just automatically sit? No. How do I make you sit? Because I can't crouch in game. How do I make you crouch? Why have you got a sitting animation? And why can't I make you do it? Because the idea is you can now access the storage and the upgrades from the ground, which you previously couldn't do. It's something I've been complaining about for a while. It was just very difficult to access the prawn suit. I don't think they fixed the thing where you can't access the utility slots or the upgrades from inside a vehicle. If you've got it docked with a Cyclops, or if it's docked in a moon pool, I don't think you can still. I still think you cannot access those items, which is a bit annoying. But hey, we'll survive. Now, there was one other thing they've done, and this is something they have mentioned they've been working on continuously, so I don't think it's done. But you may notice the game's just running a bit smoother. Our FPS is just a little bit higher, and we're not having those massive FPS drops as stuff loads in. And this is all because they've actually been working on optimizing the game a bit. One thing they have been removing... Ooh, you're loud. One thing they have been working on removing was old code from previous versions of the game that is no longer applicable right now. One of those features was terraforming. Apparently terraforming... They'd had some old code from when terraforming was in the game, from when you could burrow into the ground, or when you could build the ground up to make, like, islands and stuff on the surface. And it was still running in the background, but because of other changes to the game, it was hogging up a huge amount of resources. And this was what was causing some of the slowdown. Like, it was calculating a whole bunch of stuff for terraforming that you could never do in the current version of the game every time it loaded in an area, and that's one of the reasons stuff was slowing down so much. So, I've been told that we can find some of this stuff down here. And I believe it was either sea crown seed or ghostweed seed. I can't really see either, I'll be honest. Sea crown seed or ghostweed seed. What are you? You're orange. You even scannable? No. Okay, fine. Ooh, O2. I need some oxygen. Nope, missed the O2. Damn it. So we did gather 2 of the 4 previous ones we needed, but they've gone and changed it, so now we have nothing. We have no hatching enzymes to actually go ahead and open this thing up. But that's not too much of a problem. Come on, brain coral, do the thing. I just want a little bit of O2. Come on. Oh, there we go. 2, 3. Thank you. It's not much, but I'll take it. So, someone said there was one of them in here, which would be pretty cool. Ooh! Ooh, hello. That looks like... Sea crown. Okay, cool. So that's actually one of them. That is a lot smaller than I was expecting. Let's grab that. And then... So we've got a scanned, just for reference. And then we've got our seed, which is quite big. Oh god, that actually filled my inventory. You may notice I have a bunch of iron crystals. I did spend a little bit of time before the recording using the prawn suit to mine out some of that regenerating iron crystals. And there was a very specific reason for that. Not just being greedy, not just because I wanted lots of iron crystals, and I do always want lots of iron crystals because they're pretty awesome, but particularly, we have a bunch of warp gates up here. Now that the game's updated, now that a bunch of stuff has changed, I'm even more interested in where those warp gates go. We haven't turned any of them on yet. Primarily because I didn't actually have any of the goddamn warp crystals I needed to get there. Oh, I'm pissing out water and I can't pick it up. Oh well, we'll sort that out later. right now, I will make some space by putting iron crystals into warp gates. I believe we have like 6 iron crystals. Sorry, 6 warp gates to open. There are a bunch of them, and I'm gonna actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a map quickly so I know which leads where. So off this main chamber, there's 3 rooms to each side. Now we come up from down there, which means that's left and that's the right in my mind. So I'm gonna quickly make a map in my head. Okay, I have sketched out the world's worst map with some pen and paper that's by my side. Right, we're gonna go through this. This is room 1. I didn't actually number them. I should have numbered them. Oh well, I'll remember. We're going to go from left to right. So let's work our way around. Not every single one of these rooms has a warp gate in, but most of them do. At least 2 of them were labs. There we go, warp gate. Now I have no idea where this goes, which is always a bit terrifying. Oh, hello. I hear tiny robot. Oh, there you are. You know what? I'm going to leave you alive for now. I don't have to kill every tiny robot I see. Just most of them if they get too close. Okay, warp gates. Yeah, this is kind of nerve-wracking because you have no idea where you're going to come out. This could like throw me out into the void. This could throw me out inside a facility. It could throw me out anywhere. Tiny robot is coming to say hi, so screw it. Let's go. Luckily, they are 2-way transporters, so we can just come straight back. You know, if we come out somewhere and it's all horrible. But let's find out. So I'm making a note. This is warp gate number 1, and warp gate number 1 takes us to... Oh, hello. I don't know. Okay, we're not near the surface. We're 300 meters down. So we are underwater. We're 300 meters underwater inside a cave. This does look a little bit familiar. Interesting. I'm checking these plants to see if they're scannable. If they're scannable, that probably means they're ones I need for other stuff. Okay, so we've got a warp gate here. We're 300 meters down. We're not that far from anything. The life pod's 1,500 meters away. The sub's 1,500 meters away. Interesting. Where's the life pod? Where's my base? I turned off the thing for Seabase Alpha. Where's Seabase Alpha? Over there. Okay, so we are quite far away from our base. Whoa! 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 What was that? Okay, something just clipped through the rock, which I don't like. I'm pretty certain those patch notes I read out earlier did not talk about any kind of rock-crawling beasties. That's some D&D bullshit right there. Oh, there's a buried light down there. Oh, that's cool. Is that meant to be buried in the sand? I'm going to assume yes. I don't want to go too close to that because, you know, something just came out the goddamn wall. Okay. Where the hell are... I don't think we've been here before. This does not ring any of my bells. Or does it? Hello. Oh, okay. I know where we are. We're on the edge of the Kush zone. That's quite interesting. Okay. There's a base here. There didn't used to be a base here. This is new. This is something they've added and I've not found it since. Okay, so we're in the Kush zone. Which is actually kind of handy because I think I need some of that for the blueprint. Where's my blueprint gone? Yeah, bulb bush sample. Okay, well that's actually really handy. So the warp gate has delivered us directly to where I need to be. Ooh, I need some water actually before I die of dehydration. Reclaim water has a new icon, which is kind of cool. Let's take that quickly. Okay. Ooh, okay, right. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know what's around here. I'm not quite sure where we are on the map. We're very far from home. We're very, very far from home, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Okay, apparently I've never scanned one of you before. Pygmy bulb bush. Okay. I don't know if I need a pygmy one or if I need a big one. I'm going to assume one is as good as the other. You know what part of the problem is going to be? Don't have the inventory space to pick up another seed. Damn, hang on. Let's see. I'm assuming all the seeds are roughly the same size. So I'm going to need to get rid of some stuff. I'm carrying a bunch of crap. Can I? No, I can't drop it in here. Okay, fine. I'll drop it outside. If you're going to be like that game, it's fine. Just get rid of that stuff. I don't want to get rid of iron crystals if I don't have to. I can always activate the warp gates and come back later on. But while we're here, let's get our knife. Whoa! Whoa, what is... Is that a... Oh. Is that a bone shark? I can't tell from the tail. Oh, okay, bone shark. Right. Well, you can't get me in here, you ugly piece of work. I'm a little on edge after we saw that thing come through the rock face earlier. You may be able to tell. I am not the bravest kind of person when it comes to this kind of stuff. Oh, dude, come on. All I want to do is grab a seed. Which I should probably be able to do pretty quickly, so let's just do it. Get out of here. Okay. I don't know if that gave me the thing. He's getting close. Okay, did I get one? I did. Okay, bulb bush sample. So that is what I needed for the blueprint, isn't it? Cool. Okay, that worked. So this thing delivered us straight to where we need to be, and also, yeah, could be useful for fast traveling around the place. Dude, this is not your natural biome. You don't live in here. Okay, that's kind of a problem. Yeah, okay. You're literally blocking the way there. Also, I don't want to die if I get too close to it. It could be like Bob back in our base. We've had a sand shark stuck in our base for a while and he's quite harmless. But he does physically block the passageway. Apparently I've never... Oh, ant eel. Okay, this is what they're actually called. I've never got close enough to find out what they're called. Well, while I'm here, let's scan you. Just for good measure. What do we know about ant eels? Large, inquisitive predator found inhabiting the deeper waters of the reefs and bulbush colonies. Interesting. Ooh, okay, I need to get through here. Don't hurt me. There was actually something else to scan back there, but I'm not sure what. You know what? I'm not going to muck around with that. I don't want to die to a bug like that. So, let's do some warp gate travel. I feel like we need like the Stargate theme music or like Quantum Leap theme music or something when we're doing this. Let's see, I feel like actually the load times for this have reduced a lot. I feel like they have optimized this a lot better now. Though I really need water. Okay, whoop, and we're back. Whoop, and we're back a little bit high in the air. That's fine. Okay, let's get out of here before anything else tries to eat my face. Like a tiny robot. I mean, the tiny robots apparently do very little damage, but I don't want to find that out. I don't want to put that to the test. I'd rather not test that with my body. So, Warp Gate 1 leads us to Kush Zone. I am making a note on my map. Okay, let's go to number 2. So, what's through here? Is this another warp gate? Okay, no, this is the lab. Okay, so there's no warp gates down here. In fact, we didn't find anything in here apart from scannable stuff, like just explaining the peeper pipes and stuff. So that's a bust. This one might be the same, might be a warp gate. Nope, warp gate. Perfect. Okay, well, let's go see where this one goes. That one wasn't too terrible. And it's activated. Okay. Through the wormhole. Wormhole Extreme. I think I just titled this episode Wormhole Extreme. Yeah, I'm going to totally call this episode Wormhole Extreme. Okay, where does... Okay. Another cave one. Another 241 meters down. Got a bit of sunlight coming through the rocks, which is weird, but I'll grant that A, the game's not finished, and B, kind of warping around like this is a weird way of loading in stuff. We're definitely not swimming though, so... Although some of these plants are acting like we are underwater. I guess it kind of thinks we're underwater even though we're not. That is very blue. Where are we? Okay, so 240 meters down. We are very close to Seabase Alpha. We're only 338 meters from home. Wow, where is this place? This is very close to home for me not to have seen it before. I mean, it is a big ocean, I get that, but... I don't know, I feel like I would have noticed this place. Okay, so this is actually even smaller than the last one. This is literally just... Oh, it's right inside a cave network. Okay. So, yeah, we're pretty close to home. This is actually... Okay, well, this is how we get to and from where we need to be. I didn't bring any beacons with me. Are there any landmarks around? Can I... How do I find this place again? Okay, so it's a cleft in the rock. Okay. This is good. This is actually good. We're really close to home, so it's due west of our sea base, through the mushroom forest, and then down a hole. I will try and remember that. I will forget that, but I will try and remember it anyway. Now, this is actually quite peaceful and nice around here, so that's good. You know what I could do? I could actually grab some fish. Do I need a fish? I'm going to grab a fish. Come here. Nope. Wait, stop running away from me. Accept your inevitable fate. No, come here. There we go. It's been a while since I've had to catch fish. I'm rusty. I'm going to eat a fish, because I don't want to use up any of my actual food supplies, because they're pretty good. I'll tell you, we'll eat the peeper we've got. Eating raw fish is probably not the best of plans. And then we'll drink some water, and then I'll drink some other water. There we go. Okay, we're doing good. So, seeing as... Oh, bone shark. Okay, that's fine. Seeing as how the previous walkway took us somewhere where one of these enzymes was, does this mean there's an enzyme component around here? What's left on the blueprint list? Fungal sample. Oh, hang on, fungal samples. We can get fungal samples from these, can't we? Hang on. I think I remember seeing that a while ago. Tree mushroom. If I cut a tree mushroom, what do I get? Fungal sample, and it's also tiny. That's handy. Do I just need the one? Apparently I do just need the one. Okay, well, there we go. Fungal sample. That was pretty easy. Okay, so we're already at 3 out of 5. I am liking this. And this is a really quick way to get from the containment facility and our base. You know, this has shortened my commute to work significantly. I'm okay with that. Also, this warp gate isn't filled with a giant electric eel, which I also kind of appreciate. I don't think there's anything else in here. I wouldn't mind a few more artifacts. I don't know if we're going to need them for anything. We've kind of unlocked most things. Well, we have unlocked most things. They are now relocked again because of the update, but that's not a problem. We can cope with that. Okay, that's cool. Right, let's go back through the warp gate. Cue the music. There's no music. Well, there's kind of a soundtrack to this, but it's not great. Okay, so that takes us to Mushroom Forest. Near our base. Writing down on my crappy little map. Okay, and that's all 3 rooms on the left-hand side done. That's actually really handy. So we can use this place just as a nexus to get around from place to place. We don't have to worry about anything else. Right, okay, well, because I did a bit of talking through all the notes and stuff at the start of this, I'm going to take a break here, because this one's probably going to run on a bit too long, and I've done a lot of long videos recently. I need to keep myself to my usual time limit. But we're going to pick this up again from here next time, checking out the warp gates on the other side. So, thank you guys for watching this, hope you enjoyed it. Do feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you did, and hopefully, I'm going to see you all later on for the next one of these. Bye.